Hello, my dear students of class 12 Geography. In this video, I am going to talk about the naturalization of humans. Naturalization of humans that we find in the cases of primitive societies or in the early stages of development. We all know that human beings depend on the nature for various resources to satisfy their various needs. And we obtain these resources with the help of certain technology. So, the level of technology indicates the level of cultural development of our society. If we see in the early stages of their interaction with the nature, human beings interacted with the nature with primitive tools and technology, with the simple tools and technology. And so nature played the dominant role over the nature. The humans were greatly influenced or controlled by the nature. Humans were greatly influenced or controlled by the nature. Human had to get adapted to the nature. They had to listen to the nature. They were afraid of its fury, and they abided by the rules of nature because they obtained all their needs from the immediate environment, and their level of technology was low, so they started worshipping the nature. Nature was nature played the role of mother for those societies. Such interaction between the nature and the human we call environmental determinism. But this stage reflects the condition of naturalized humans, because humans obeyed the laws of nature. Humans uh, accepted the forces of nature and dictates of the nature. They were afraid of its fury, and all the actions of human beings were guided by the nature, especially by the climate, the wildlife, uh, availability of water, and availability of edible plants played important role in their life, and they were not able to modify their environment. So, at this stage, due to lack of technological advancement and understanding of nature, human beings are not able to loosen the shackles of nature. I mean, the natural forces were, we were unable to control the natural forces, the natural scenario. But so this type of interaction are still, we can still see in the tribal societies, where tribal lives revolve around nature. There are a number of nomadic groups or tribal societies in which we can find the cases of naturalized humans who just obtain the nature, resources from the nature with the simple tools and technology, and they obey the nature. They follow the rules of the nature. Especially if we see in the life of tribal groups, we find they are still in the primitive stages of development, where nature plays the dominant role over their life. The example, in few examples we want to take, and you all know about Eskimos. The Eskimos of the tundra region adapted to the extreme cold climatic conditions of the polar regions, and their main food is whale, seal, walrus. I mean, those things which are found in their immediate surrounding. They live in igloos which are made up of snow. This still they are doing so. Still they are not using any advanced technology to satisfy their needs. Still they are one with the nature. They their act is in pursuance of the nature. they follow the nature and they satisfy their needs just from their immediate surroundings. Similarly, we find, so this is an example of naturalized humans. Similarly, Samang and Sakai of Malaysia, Samang and Sakai of Malaysia, and Pygmies of Congo Basin, Africa, live in hot and humid conditions. Live in hot and humid conditions in Congo Basin, in humid conditions, and Samang and Sakai, they live in the hot conditions, and they fulfill their need from their available resources in the surrounding. Their life is just like the primitive societies in the early stages of development. Similarly, if we go to Nicobar Islands or Andaman Nicobar Islands, then we find a number of tribal groups who live in harmony with the nature, and their lives are totally controlled by the nature. They cannot they you will find they are one with the nature. They are adapted with the immediate environment of their place, and these all present the picture of naturalized humans. They all present the picture of naturalized humans. So these examples show that nature dictates the lives of human. The nature dictates the lives of human and force them to get naturalized, and force them to get naturalized. Thank you.